trophy is just like, I want to, you know what, at the same time though, you know what
You
I
want
really
that MVP trophy though.
Well, I am. I'm going to get the commentator MVP trophy, I can promise you that. But I see that globe on top of there, and a part of me is like, after a couple drinks, we just want to like kick that thing as far as possible, but it is pretty beautiful. But what I love the most is the ring. Have you used the AW ring?
The AW ring is fire.
Woo! It looks good. So I wonder who's going to pull that MVP out. If you had to pick somebody right now, and I know it's a super tough question, who are you picking? Right this second, put you on the spot. I'm going to go with Nate Shot. How about you?
Took my pick. I think I probably would have went with Kaliber.
Oh, okay.
I think Kaliber's playing pretty good.
Right,
I think it's kind of hard to go
enough.
against that.
I like just doing the paper
Yeah.
stack. All right, guys, we're going to be game number 3 is going to be BioLab Capture the Flag. If you're just now tuning in from one of the other games, Denial is up 2-0 in the series and actually have handled Team Kaliber pretty easily on both maps, all things considered. But Team Kaliber is undefeated so far in Capture the Flag. They are 3-0, so if they are going to rally and come around, this is going to be a good start for them on the CTF map. But with that said, Denial, they've been playing a pretty mean CTF game themselves.
I mean, especially on a map like BioLab, I mean, you can rock those 2 AR setups, which really favor Denial, you know, with JCap and Kaliber. Really, that's what's kind of changed this whole tournament. And I mean, this is the first tournament since that new update where the ASM1 slows down a little bit. It adds a little bit more use to the ARs. And, you know, you definitely see it playing in Denial's favor this game.
And on board with Kaliber, Attach going to get taken out. They're just hanging out. This is
very slow start.
I was going to say very slow start.
Yeah, not many engagements at all. You see Replay is just playing
people are camping out flags
in the base. See Looney, I mean, he's just laying down as well. Not too much action going on right now. Sharp, he's
there we
fine.
go.
Replay is back at his base, and there you go. You start to see some movement in from some of these players. See JCap, he looks like he's going to be able to get that first flag touch. And you know, this is what we see a lot on BioLab.
Well, he's good. He's good. Whoever gets that,
yeah.
Whoever gets a kill in the bio, yeah, no, I don't know. This is going to be tough.
He's got this one-gun battle right here. And actually, Goon's going to win that versus Kaliber. See JCap on your screen going to be bringing that one over towards that green
Goon's out too.
Yeah, they're both just
in good spots too for holding the flags down. Tatch going to try to get it back, but not able to do it. Nice shooting out of Looney to protect Goon with that flag. JCap still has it as well. Both flags continue to be pulled here. Shots going down in purple as Looney was going to get taken out. Switching over on board with Theory here.
Yeah,
and I like when both flags are pulled. It makes it super intense.
Right, and I love these stalemate situations. It's so fun to watch. You see Theory trying to defend his flag carrier. It's going to be Replays, though, trying to get in, get that flag back for Denial, not able to do so. JCap, he's going to be pretty much uncontested back at the base. You see all the pressure on the flag being put on by Denial, and look at that on the mini-map. You can see it's going to be attached, challenging Goon, but Goon just able to win these battles over and over again with the flag. 2 huge kills coming out of Goonjar right there, Fwiz.
Yeah, Goon been able to hold on to that flag, and he is 8-0. He's the boys 8-0 while holding the flag for probably, what, 3 or 4 of those kills now at least?
I mean, look at Attach. He just keeps pushing Goonjar and giving him free kills.
Yeah. I mean, I'm actually wildly impressed by Goonjar because JCap has been protected. Finally lost it after a tough battle, and JCap's going to get the cap for Denial, but man, Goonjar is going to be able to do wonders.
Do you put that on Goonjar or not?
No way.
Put that on
No
Goonjar.
way.
There's no way. I mean,
he defended it for so long. JCap was 1-3. He was just sitting on it.
Right. No, 100%.
Yeah.
I definitely can't put it on too much on his teammates. Obviously, they're trying their best, but they got to be able to get some kind of pressure on the Denial flag. Goonjar doing everything he possibly could have to defend himself alone. You see Attach, he's going to put another one in. I mean, Denial, they are just rolling.
I was going to say, Attach wasn't even contested. I mean, he pulled that thing and essentially just ran back. There was obviously some good cutoffs, and he just hit him with a Mayweather hook right there as well. But Attach not done. Looks like he's starting to heat up as well. He's going to go for yet another flag. He's got 3 consecutive kills. He's on fire, picks up a flag, going for his second cap. Denial's third. Oh, almost looked good there jumping, but that's okay. He's still on the move. Now, he's got some players that are gonna fight him on this one that are all around. And actually just moved right past him, and he's gonna stop. Oh no, what a beautiful stop by Goonjar as he's also gonna get the flag. That's exact. Team Kaliber needed that. They did not want to go down 3-0. And actually it looks like the way this map's set up, they're gonna turn that in from instead of a 3-0, it's gonna be a 2-1, all because of Goonjar. So mad props to Goon right now. 12-3 with the cap. Held it earlier in there. You got to have a lot of love for Goon right now.
I mean, can Goonjar be doing anything more for Team Kaliber at this point? I mean, the guy is unbelievable. 12-4 with a cap to his name, really keeping them in this CTF. I mean, they don't have Goonjar get off to that hot start. We saw Denial, they were starting to gain a little bit of momentum at the beginning of this one. They could have been able to blow this one open here in the first half. Replay's going to try and keep that flag alive. Not able to do so, but jump on board with Theory as he's going to be in a pretty good position to pull that Denial flag.
Yeah, and actually, if he runs it back, he's got some good setups. But however, at the same time, Kaliber did pull the flag. Both teams were kind of set up to pull the flag on their respective sides. So it looks like we could see another stalemate, but no, Theory gets taken out as both flags do return back to their bases. And this is an intense matchup between these two teams.
Yeah,
on
you
this
see
CTM
so much
Biolab.
pressure being put on both sides of the base. You see Clay, he's going to try and play a little bit of base defense here in the last 40 seconds. Going to have Theory attacking from the front. JCap will highlight him on your screen, see if he can win that 1v1. Kill feed comes in. Looney's able to win that. But Clay doing a nice job trying to lock down that base. Tash, though, he's going to have to rotate back. See all the players but him dropping for this denial lineup. It's going to be Sharp running this one out towards Snow. Going to have 2 players to beat. Not going to be able to do so. So here in the first half, Wiz, I'm really looking at Theory stepping up in the second half. Going to need to happen if TK is going to come back and win.
Absolutely. Sticking on board with Theory. 13 seconds left. That's not going to be enough. Both flags are out here. So it is a tall order to get a return and a cap with only 5 seconds. Really all they want to do is make sure both of them stay at stalemate. So as we come out to a close in the first half, it is going to be 2-1 in favor of Denial. Team Kaliber at the hands of Goonjar able to step up there and make sure it wasn't a 3-0. That big stop in that cap is going to be a pivotal moment in that first half for Team Kaliber. And now they've got to step it up a little bit more going in the second half. Theory, 7-14, I believe is what I saw. They could use a little bit more work out of that young man.
You don't really see Theory have games like this too often. I think, one of the most consistent players in Call of Duty. He's not somebody who's going to put up tons of kills every game, but he's always in the right spot. He's reminds me a little bit of like a Apathy type of player. Apathy doing a very nice job. And you see at the bottom of your screen on the
Formal 18-4 on Riot S&D. My God.
Yeah, they could have used that against Denial.
They could have used that against Denial. As we are on board with Looney here, Attach is going to pull the flag for the Denial squad. He does have some assistance from his team. But there is a TK player in position to try to get this flag. But again, we find ourselves another stalemate. However, that flag is back in the home base, pushing for it. Attach gets taken out. Sharp does have the flag, going to try to get the return. One of his players does help him out, so that's big for Team Kaliber. As now they're making moves. They should be able to get this cap. I mean, there's one player that can contest it. Nice cap. Oh no, I spoke too soon. It's up there. Somebody for TK's got to grab that.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
No.
He's going to try and put it in. He's not going to be able to do so. Can Theory get the stop? And no. And that is a huge play. That was JCap.
No way.
We were on with Good. He was able to pick up that 1 kill on the overextension. Went right back to Sharp. Not able to put that one in. We see that so much on Biolab, though.
I love the TK fans, man. That one hurt my heart. I'm going to be honest with you. That hurt my heart.
He's going to try and pull that flag. He's going to be shut down. This one should be returned by Denial, but you see Sharp and Looney down there in Snow trying to keep that one alive. Go on board with Looney. He's going to be able to get the flag, and he looks like he's going to make a push towards the Denial base. He's going to be taken out, but on the flip side, Theory with a return
that was sick.
And Goon, he's going to be picking up that flag, running towards Snow. So much action here in this game right now.
Team Kaliber, man. That was huge. They had another big stop. Honestly, you could argue that this game should be 4-0 for Denial, but TK's made phenomenal stops. Another one right there. Cap had the flag right by the base. Theory able to return it. 3-1 is the score. Let's see what happens here. There's plenty of time on the clock for TK to try to tie this up.
Yeah, and you saw Goon right there. He tried to pick up that kill, trying to get one more save just a little bit too late. And it happens a lot, when you're relying on plays like that in CTF. How many times have we see TK get a goal line stop, so to speak, before Now puts one in? Sometimes it's just not going to go in your favor. See a player from TK going to be fighting in that Denial base. It's going to be Theory. Looks like he's going to have a lot of work to do. But you see Goon going to pick up a kill as well. Theory should be able to run this one out towards Biolab. He's got no coverage from teammates, though.
That was tough. I mean, he tried to do what he can with that situation. Both flags back at their base. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. As we jump on board with Attach, who's racking up some kills. He's got 3 consecutive kills in his name, trying to make it 4. As he cannot find that player, but he keeps getting hit markers on him.
Attach is awesome to watch. When he gets things going, he has movement unlike anybody else in Advanced Warfare. You can see, definitely feeling it now on a 5 streak. Going to be working towards that TK flag. Looks like he's going to have one player to beat to his left. Going to use those explosive canisters. And this is what makes Attach so special to watch, man.
6 kills and a cap. He's going to get that cap. Yep, he's got it. 6 kills and a cap. Attach. Just, a one-man army.
Yeah, and a lot of players, they weren't sure how Attach was going to adjust to this game. Obviously, really came onto the scene in Ghost towards the end with that Rise Nation squad. It was absolutely phenomenal. And then coming into AW, got off to a pretty slow start with Denial, playing with Saints and Zoom in that lineup. But since they've added Clay and JCap, Attach Attach has been playing much better, able to really show his talents off here on the main stage here at Champs.
I'd be interested. I'd talk to Attach to see like how Clay and Cap, who have been playing since Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4, have contributed to him as a player since he's just got so much raw skill.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, they have to be a huge influence on Attach because he's going to come back here, get a flag return for the squad. No, got to be a huge influence on him. Clay, he's pretty much won everything but COD Champs. I mean, you look at it. Clay's won MLG events. He's won the X Games. No, really, this is the only tournament he has not won, looking to get his first this year. And then JCap, I mean, he's been to the finals of COD Champs, Black Ops 2. Last year had a little bit of a rough run with FaZe Red, but this year, really coming in with this Denial squad, after that trade that went down with them and Envy, they've been playing much better. They look poised to make a very long run here at this tournament.
And on board again with Attach. Let's switch over. I'm sick of talking about him. Let's jump on with Theory, who's got the flag. Theory trying to run with it. 4-2, 35 seconds. They would really need to just rattle off back-to-back caps, and now it's not going to happen. It's like impossible now.
Yeah, I mean, we were on Attach playing that base defense. He was taken out. Theory trying to get one into mid-bio, but he was going to get shut down quick. Goon, really the last chance for TK to get one out here, but 20 seconds left. Just not enough time to get 2 flags on the board. Goon might be able to get this one. He's going to have one gunfight in front of him. He's going to have to dip out towards purple. He's got teammate coverage, but this one's going to be too late. It's going to be Denial in a dominating fashion, taking this series over Team Kaliber. You called it a little bit.
I did. Oh my God.
Oh, Clay.
Oh, Clay.
You should be much
Clay
happier.
is very upset right now. I'm not sure.
I wouldn't be too upset.
Does he know that he just won?
Yeah. I mean, they're making that quote-unquote hard side of the bracket look pretty easy.
I mean, after what they did, I mean, Optic Gaming and Team Kaliber, really good teams, and they dismantled both of those squads. So you got to give it up to Denial. I don't think we've seen the end of Team Kaliber by any means here. They've got to figure out some of the areas where they have weakness. I know they're disappointed, but I'll tell you what, if it's one team that I believe they kind of get some composure in the losers bracket, I definitely believe in the TK squad. So with that said, it's intense down there in the losers bracket. I mean, it's not a place, obviously, you don't want to go. You certainly don't want to go with some of the teams that have been knocked down there already. It is part of the dynamic when you're playing on a global world scale against some of the best Call of Duty teams in the world, but that's it for us. Any last words before we send it down?
I know Denial, they look poised to take this tournament so far.
Denial,
they're the best team I think I've seen so far.
Denial's taking it all. You heard it here from Mr. X. Guys, what's going down there at the Xbox desk?
Interesting prediction right there. Denial taking it all.
Yep.
I'm thinking TR definitely stand a good chance.
I like what Mr. X is saying. Like right now, Denial, and to be fair, TR is doing really well as well, but Denial is just playing on a whole nother level.
They're playing pretty good.
And individually right now, they're just all showing up. And it's something we kind of like, we were kind of saying Replays wasn't doing his best at regionals. Replays is showing up, doing what he should be doing. All the roles and all the things they're doing as a team right now is working out perfectly. So, I mean, a clean 3-0 against TK, beating Optic 3-1, like, I mean, you got to put him as favorites right
Let me ask you this. MVP?
MVP, I mean, Attach is playing out of his mind right now, dude. He's got his whole family here supporting. He's got the sports squad.
First time he's ever played
big Attach face. You said, I think that's great. Dude, but basically, let's recap the match. We had HP Solar. It was pretty one-sided.
Yes.
It started out kind of close. Then we just saw Denial take off. I mean, they outslayed by 19. Attach was plus 14 with like 12 caps. When you're like kind of quote-unquote objective players doing that well, it's pretty hard to lose.
Yeah, it's almost impossible, really, to be honest with you. You can see some highlights of that game one. Realistically, where was that game won for Denial? Was there a specific moment in the game that you think that was where they kind of picked it up?
I think it's just kind of like, it really was slowly but surely like making your league grow every hard point. They were never like, I don't feel like they dominated a certain point in the game. I think it's just all around. Attach was always getting the kills he needed to get. Replay was out there baiting in the hill, and then the other two Clay was always cleaning up. Cap had like 12 caps as well, I think, at the end of the game, which, like, if you're kind of quote-unquote support players doing that well, and he's getting inside a hardpoint and getting all these kills within the hardpoint as well, it makes it really hard for a team like TK to come back and win that.
Attach finished with 45 kills game one. That kind of set the tone for that series. And of course,